King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 battle. This one particularly exciting. It is the World Cup of Ranbats. I'm going against Royzin, and we're 1-2 on the ladder, so this is really going to be a pretty good one. Roy is so good. Roy is so good, and I'm terrified of this Dodrio, and I have no good switch in on it to start, which is so sad. I think I have to just go Stun Spore and hope that Drill Peck doesn't crit me. We'll see. Alright, this is Series 2 in our Random Bats World Cup, our first series you can check out in the previous video. One thing that I did find out between now and then is that the damage calculator that I was using wasn't updated for the new level changes that have been happening. So we're just going to refresh it real quick, make sure it's updated, and then hopefully we're ready to go. Again, nothing good here, so just a Stun Spore and a hope. He goes Body Slam. Let's go. Okay, well that was pretty good. Now we get at least one double edge off. We don't want a Swords Dance because he'll switch to Drill Peck here. Or Hyper Beam. Wow. I guess he does not care about this Dodrio, which is huge for us because we're terrified of it. What it might mean is that he does have another fast physical attacker, and our team's kind of slow. We've only got 2 over 200 speed, and they're both kind of frail besides. We do have 2 psychic types, but they've been nerfed kind of hard, so I don't really like it. I don't really like it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Whew. But hey, can't complain about that. Stun Spore, double edge damage, definitely puts Dodrio in range for Seal's Blizzard. And now the moment of thinking about who switches in well to a Blizzard is just water types, right? Pretty much. And maybe also Jinx, I don't know. So we'll see what happens here. But water types we're not especially scared of because we do have 2 psychic types. So I don't know. We'll find out what's going on. I think Roy is trying to decide whether or not it's worth sacrificing the Dodrio, but he doesn't know that this is a top 1% seal, and this seal freezes everything it touches, so he might want to think twice before switching out. But we'll see what Roy ends up doing. Whew, I'm nervous. He's good. I'm still thinking about our first set, the good moves and the RNG that happened there. Now Jolteon comes out. Okay. What did I say? What did I say? Yes. Yes, we have a top 1% seal who freezes everything he touches. Yes, sir. I did click that surf a little fast. I should have thought for a moment about switching out or something like that, but since the seal freezes everything it touches, it doesn't matter, right? Send somebody out to get frozen. Not this guy. Come on. Oh, I hate this pincer. Whoops. Alright, he's like super scared of the pincer. We have a 1 in 4 chance of getting him. I'm sorry, he's super scared of the seal. I think I said he's super scared of the pincer. He's super scared of the seal, right? So we can't let seal get too damaged, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can do here. We just have to surf and take what he throws at us. It's likely we'll survive, but... Oh, he went Body Slam. No! Oh, are we just going to lose to this pincer again? Oh. I've lost to pincer like this before. I think we just lose to the pincer again. Well, okay, does Pidgeotto know Quick Attack? No. What is going on? Alright, so Rock Slide doesn't get it. Hyper Beam definitely knocks us out, so really we have to go Primeape and we have to go Body Slam, right? And just hope we get the paralysis. That's our only shot here. We get the paralysis. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, and now, since we have two psychic types, we're gonna go out into one of them. Hypno does no rest, so that might come in handy. Yeah, since we have the two psychic types, go into one of them, that way we still have a physical attacker left. Oh goodness. Pinsir is so terrifying, especially when you have a slow team like we do, and a slow, frail team at that, and only Seal really had any defense. But I do think keeping it in there was the right play. It was the only thing we could really do. And now we just are hopeful that Royzin has some slow, maybe rock ground types in the back that Drowsy or Hypno can handle really easily. Okay, Kadabra comes out. That's fine, right? I think we're just going to go for a second Psychic. I don't know that he would go out into Dodrio, but this is like the only turn that it would make sense to, so... Nope, we're fully paralyzed. Okay, but now we have to keep going Psychic, right? Because Dodrio is faster than us now. Come on. We're making the right calls. We're making the right calls. We have to let Drowsy go now. This is so unfortunate. But what else could we do, man? We couldn't do anything else. Thankfully, we have Hypno, and maybe we can put Kadabra to sleep, but... Yeah, but if he paralyzes our Hypno, then we're in some trouble. Right? Because... I just feel like he has rock ground in the back. So I'm feeling like, do I go Pidgeotto here? Do I just go for Hypnosis here? So I could go Pidgeotto and then Agility out of the Thunder Wave, but if I do that, then the Rock Ground type just comes in and walls me. So I think Hypnosis is the best play. We hope to hit it. We don't hit it. Cool. And now I guess he could switch into either Pinsir or Dodrio if he really wanted to. But he did that last time, so I don't think he will again. Nope, of course he does. Pinsir gets off a Hyper Beam now into our Pidgeotto. It does not. Alright. We will then take the Double Edge knockout. Okay. He didn't switch out, so maybe we're wrong about the Rock Ground? Gosh, that early game freeze felt so good, and then Pinsir, man. And then Pinsir. I'm pretty surprised by the Kadabra here. And I'm just going to play it cautiously. Because we could have double-edged for the knockout there, but the fact that he didn't send out a rock ground type, I just don't know why he was extra scared of the Seal. Maybe he has a fire type. Maybe he wasn't that scared of the seal and I'm projecting. I don't know. Lots of different things to think about. Let's put him to sleep, please. Let's go on the call. Let's go on the call. Okay. We got one. We've got a few, but we got one that we weren't fully paralyzed for, so that always feels good. Golly gosh. Now he's thinking hard, which is good. I guess if Kadabra doesn't have Seismic Toss, we might have an outside chance at things. Yeah, I think we played it too safe earlier, switching out of Pidgeotto. Like, well, did we? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say because we don't know the rest of his team, but Pidgeotto would have taken about half health from the Psychic plus Double Edge, so it would have been one-shottable. The thing that's tough about this Pidgeotto is that it doesn't really have good damage dealing between Double Edge and Sky Attack, right? Sub and Agility are its others, so... And Roy doesn't know that. It doesn't have Quick Attack, but it's not a big deal. Yeah. So we really basically just need Hypno to carry. And we'll just hope that that can be the case. Okay, wasn't the case there. Try once more. Still not the case, and now we have to rest, because if he's Seismic Toss, we're in trouble. And we're fully paralyzed. So do we just lose to this paralysis? And if he's Seismic Toss, we do. But he's not Seismic Toss. And we get our rest off. Huge. Okay, we do get to wake up here. And he probably... Well, he might not knock us out with Hyper Beam. I guess it'll be really close based on that damage. Oh no, that was a very low roll Double Edge. He almost certainly knocks us out. Does he know that? He hasn't really gone big at all this game, though. Oh, geez, he knew it. All right. Well, that's game. Really, really unfortunate. Really unfortunate there. But you can't feel too bad. That was just like the matchup, I felt like. I didn't feel like we made any particularly bad plays, and we got lucky to get this far because Primate got the Body Slam paralysis. But gee whiz, what could we have done there differently? I don't know, man. And I don't know who his last was either, but like, whew, not the best start for us. Not the best, but it's okay. I don't feel like we particularly got outplayed. We got the freeze luck and the paralysis luck, and still it was no match. His team was just so good. This is a really interesting start. Does he have a ground type this time? Does he not? I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab this battle link quickly and just throw it in our Discord to make sure that everyone can watch if they want to live. This is we'll just go for the safe Thunder Wave. He's probably Agility, but getting rid of Moltres is a big win for us. I know I haven't really talked about our team at all. Mew is Swords Dance. I like Kangaskhan a lot. Dugong solid. Aerodactyl's fast. We've got a ground type. So I guess overall we're feeling okay. Through the paralysis, I mean, if he decides to go agility here, that's good. That's what we want. Oh, we get the crit. Okay. A good start. A good start for us. Yep, really good start there. Machop comes out. Machop knows Earthquake. But probably also Rock Slide. We're not super concerned about electric types, so we could go Aerodactyl to dodge the Earthquake, Cubone to tank the Rock Slide, I think is going to be our play. We're just going to make sure that Machop has Rock Slide. Yeah, usually does. So I guess the question is, are we tanking Aerodactyl or Cubone? And I think Cubone's the answer, right? Oh, he goes Porygon. Okay. Well, Blizzard's a 2-shot. Earthquake does some good damage. We're just going to go to Dugong, tank the Blizzard. And then we're going to say, this is what happened to our Seal. He evolves. He still freezes everything he touches. Right? Just maybe not quite the Porygon. I guess he didn't touch the Porygon. But this time he does. Gets that freeze. He gets that freeze. He freezes whoever switches in. He gets this freeze. Gets this freeze. He gets this freeze! Let's go! Last time Roy was content to let this stay in. So we have a decision. We can dance with Mew or we can rest with Dew. I think we'll go Mew and Swords Dance here. Not Pinsir. Alright, we'll go Aerodactyl. And we can't really go for Fire Blast because it will thaw the Porygon. So we're going to go Sky Attack here and just hope that he doesn't switch into something that'll knock out the Aerodactyl. Pinsir is always concerning, and it's really concerning again if I mean, Cubone can tank a +2 Hyper Beam, but Cubone's slower. Kangaskhan's also slower, might be able to tank it. Mew, slower, might be able to tank it. Okay, great. Very nice. Now we can Fire Blast away without concerns, which is nice. And Dugong can still freeze something else, which should be good. Machop comes out. It's a tough one. We can't afford to get paralyzed, so I think we have to go Cubone here. Take the Body Slam. Oh, he goes Submission. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go Earthquake. And if Pinsir comes out, then we can Seismic Toss it once on top of that Earthquake. Maybe we can even Seismic Toss it twice. So that's what we'll hope for. That's what we'll hope for in this one. Gosh, back-to-back freezes. Pretty good. Alright, so Earthquake does 33. We're going to just switch to Seismic Toss, I think. Body Slam only did 19% to us, huh? Should we switch to Seismic Toss? Machop. Seismic Toss only does 28. I guess we'll Earthquake once more. Seismic Toss only does 28. And then Pincer gets to set up on us, but we're not as scared of Pincer because we have the Aerodactyl and Kangaskhan a little bit, who can maybe tank some of Pincer's attacks. Thing is about electric type, right? Okay, Mew comes out. Interesting choice. We can just stay in Body Slam. Okay, Earthquake. That unfortunately doesn't really tell us anything about Mew. Like if it's Earthquake Hyper, if it's the same Mew that we have, then Aerodactyl like destroys it, right? But I think we'll kind of test the waters with Kangaskhan here. Do a little Body Slam, kind of like Body Slam, Hyper Beam. Just like you do this over and over again, and yeah, or just one big crit. And it's time for Hyper Beam, I think. Even if he switches out to Pincer, the Pincer will take some good damage, and then he switches to Zubat as his last. Oh, Zubat's his last? That's pretty good for us. I think we might have this. Pincer's Hyper Beam. Okay, so we can get off 2 Body Slams with Kangaskhan here. And we're just going to go for safe. We're not going to go for Rock Slide because it could miss. We're just going to go for Body Slam twice. Well, actually, if he has to Swords Dance twice, we can go Body Slam 3 times. No, maybe we'll go Body Slam twice and then switch out. I mean, he might know Submission. I'm not sure. But his +2 isn't good enough. And Aerodactyl's Fire Blast should get the rest, so I think we're pretty safe with just the Body Slam. I say that if he is Submission, then hopefully the recoil puts him in range. Sorry. Yeah, because it'll do like 25% damage. So we get the crit and the para. Let's go. Okay. In that case, because I don't think Aerodactyl beats the Mew from this range, it does not. I think if we miss the Hyper Beam, can we beat the Mew? No. No, man. Alright, well. Oh my goodness gracious. You have got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. This is unbelievable. I thought Double Edge doesn't get the Pincer, so we have to use Fire Blast or Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam also gets it and is more accurate. So okay, we Hyper Beam. Now Mew is here. So I think we just try to go for damage, right? We just double edge it, hope to get some critical hits, I think. Because if we no, times 1.5. We take the hype, like if we burn it too soon, then the Swords Dance undoes the burn, right? Gosh, this is my bad. Again, I think. I was feeling good too. The only thing Mew can really do is Hyper Beam, and once it does, I mean, things will be pretty good for us, I think. Or we can get a crit with the Sky attack, you know? Would be nice. We can Fire Blast now that he's at 4 times attack. Because if we get the burn, then he can't raise his attack anymore. And our Mew can Swords Dance to increase the burn's effect a few times. So, we'll see. I mean, now I don't know if... oh, come on. I was going to say I didn't know if Hyper Beam knocks us out from this range. It does. This is unbelievable. What is going on? What just happened? Wow. Well, we lost that set. I don't feel too bad, but geez. I guess I should feel bad. Man. That first game, the team was just like unbelievable. And this second game, the ending, like, what in the world, man? What in the world was that ending? So we've lost now. You go see our other previous video. You can see how we did in that first one. But unfortunately, we lost this one 0-2 since it's a best of 3. Yeah, so disappointing for sure, but we'll bounce back in the next one. I hope to see you in the next video.